Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Kyle Hendricks. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. 1 out, bases empty. Softly hit to third. Riley fires to first. 2 up, 2 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
And the 0-1. On the ground to short, Ramirez. And that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
The Tigers, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
The wind of the pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. made him pay for that one. That's his 4th home run of the series, and that gives him the lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, his 66th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
It's Aaron Judge now. Last night turned into super rare performance, a 7-hit ball game. Certainly will be hard to follow that one up. In the air, right field, sizing this one up. And there's one down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. His 52nd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. This swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty, one away. Austin Riley up now for the Tigers. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 7th home run of the series, and they add on. It's 4-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
One down. There's Mookie Betts now. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front row breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Touki Toussaint.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
J.D. Martinez. Now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning here in the 2nd game of the series. That one hammered center field. Robert going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch, inning over. They bring 9 to the plate and 6 come around to score. And we're back. Andrew Vaughn now. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Betts whips it to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Benintendi up here.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. That one finds the zone. Strike one. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. Ramirez sends it to first, and Benintendi is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Moncada. And base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And next to hit for the Sox, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kojak.
The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 2nd. Pulled the string on the changeup. So 1 left for the White Sox, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Acuna now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Kicks and fires. Hard hit left side. In time to Vaughn. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 67th home run of the year. It's 7-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Flied to right his first time. And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Stays alive. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Judge rips that one. Robert going back on it. And that is gone. They go back to back. That's his 7th home run of the series. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
His shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One out, base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a ball popped up. Settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
0-1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Max Stassi. Hendricks back to work. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Out towards right center field. Betts on the move. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. For the
1-1
second,
count.
tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. Up the middle, Ramirez on the run, sends it over to first. Third out. Back.
Make a big play. I'm a ship shape mixtape, sounding like a get rich quick tape.
At Comerica Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's Mookie to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. Home run number 40 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Shane Drohan gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
JD Martinez stands in. That one carrying. And he brings it into the warning track.
Outstanding catch right there. I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boo. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 11-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lob, and gets the home run.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Jose Ramirez. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 68th homer of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. No question about this one. It's out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-0.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity and punished it.
And that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that means Austin Riley will have a chance to hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Austin Riley digs in now, 1 for 2. Riley, multi-time All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Smoked in the left, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert on the move. And that'll do it. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 3 innings complete. Detroit is out in front, 13-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Eloy Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis.
And now it's Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. And there's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
0-1.
Vaughn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. He goes down looking. Benintendi to the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And is
fires over to Guerrero, and Benintendi is out. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Tigers lead this one 13-0. Bottom of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
As the lefty gets to work. Swings here and blasts one left field. Benintendi raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ground ball up the middle. He gets there with the slide to first, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. And just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one hammered. Robert going back on it. Back, gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 15-0. Zingy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Tanner Banks comes on now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Jose Ramirez. And that one in the air center field. Drifts towards it. Brings it in for the third out. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. We're headed to the 5th. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, but you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now?
New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Hendricks back to work. In there at the knees.
You know, these White Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Montgomery batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just missed. The 2-1. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2 out, space is empty. Now he breaks his bat. Guerrero throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, on the verge of history. His next home run will break the single season major league record. Here comes a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Yandy Diaz now.
Diaz.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. A gigantic blast. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 17-0.
Just can't stop it, so I hold.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Pushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind in that part of the park. He just knocked that ball down.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He jacks that one out to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 18-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Number 67 gets handed the rock out of the pen. 25th appearance of the year for him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His third home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 19-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And, you know, he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The catcher, number 34.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Rogers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. Look at some high five.
All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 13. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Nicky Lopez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Lopez in his 6th season, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it!
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Right through there for a strike. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that one clips the corner.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Tigers lead it 19-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here is Aaron Judge. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And that one fouled off. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Top of inning number 7. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert. Hendricks back to work. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
No strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and now 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
1-1. The White Sox with a lot of ground to make up here at the top half of inning number 7. And he hits a ground ball right side. Betts whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Down the left field line, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball. The Tigers up big in this one here in the 2nd game of the series. Swing and a miss. Snuck the fastball by him. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. At Foster.
He's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
foul. This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. Now try on that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Another homer. That's his 5th homer in the series. And they add to their lead. It's 21-0. Was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
And next to hit for Detroit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A sliding stop over to first. Nicely done for the out. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup here, you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
And first offering is fouled off. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swung on, belted. Robert going back on it. Gone! A towering shot to center. Second home run of the inning for them. And they boost their lead. It's 22-0. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. Thought for a second he brought it back out there, too. Gave it a great effort, but
new pitcher for the White Sox, Johnny Brevia.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The right fielder, number 13.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for the Tigers, Ronald Acuna Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped. Robert going back on it. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the...
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Freddie Peralta.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Montgomery at the plate and takes high there. Swing and a miss as he was late that
One ball,
time.
one strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Stassi in the box again, takes a strike. That one catches the zone. That's strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Detroit, here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Center field, Robert on the move. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder,
Judge at the dish now. He's homered twice so far this one, singing. Can he make it 3?
Well, he's done it before, Boog, and the first time Judge hit 3 home runs in the same game was in 2023. He did it twice in the span of a month. If anyone can do it again, it's this guy right here.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Judge over at first with 1 away. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Robert makes the grab on the run. Oh, the throw is wild.
up next for the Tigers. The third
So
baseman.
man aboard. And up next for Detroit, Austin Riley. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And he'll shoot. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. We go to the ninth, and here is Nicky Lopez.
Nicky.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That catches the zone for a strike.
No ball,
0-2
2 strikes.
now. And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Guerrero calls it in for the end. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Jimenez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another
No ball,
0-2
2 strikes.
count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now back.
So they're down to their final out. Luis Robert now at the plate. Late on that fastball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, just another big win today, and everyone is jumping on board behind this ball club. They're playing so well, they're packing the stands, and it's just an exciting brand of baseball. We'll see how far it goes, but right now, no one thinks it's going to end anytime soon.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.